Okay, second unscripted video, and this title is very deliberate. Preliminary. I was at the bar tonight. I've got a bit of a headache, and let me just say about this at the bar. You women who think that because I wear a beach shirt and two silver rings and a gold chain makes me look like a pimp or a player, you have no understanding of a man's business. You have no idea that I am utterly dedicated to a girlfriend across the Atlantic who I've never even met, who I want to marry. I'm totally disinterested in sex. So when I go up to a girl and tell her authentically that I love to dance, and if you think this song is worthy of you dancing to it, I wouldn't mind. You know, I like to have fun. And if you go out to a bar, ladies, you should too. You shouldn't resort back to, my friend says that, I don't feel good. Oh, bullshit. You're just paranoid. Because the males in your life obviously don't set much of an example. You don't get me. You don't get me. Look. I like to look good. I don't. It's aesthetic. I don't wear a punk T-shirt. I don't wear a polo T-shirt. I wear a beach shirt. It's an aesthetic choice. If anything, philosophically, it's a reflection of my love for other living organisms. And you'll notice these aren't even tropical. They're actually more appropriate for the more temperate climates, which is where I live in Ohio. Anyway, all that aside, I split the rest of my picture into toast, and I won't tell you what my toast was because I wanted to get out of there and get back to you guys. You guys are important to me. Anyway, the title of this video is "They Died So That I Could Walk," and I am utterly sincere in that title. And let me tell you the story. My maternal grandmother, who I have never met because she died before I was born in a car crash. She was a fatality of the car phenomenon. So was Aunt Sudie, who was a great aunt of mine. So my mother had two traffic fatalities on her side of the family. And when I was 15 and a half, which is the legal age to start training for cars, they didn't want me to do it because they were afraid. Maybe they suspected a ran in the family. Um, Eventually, I came to the age of 17 and they said I was ready. And by that time, my high school friends drove me places. It didn't always, satisfy me, but it happened. I got to school. And I didn't depend on my own car. So it just never happened. I never found the motivation. By the time I actually got a license and I discovered that I could drive on my own, I discovered I was a pretty shitty driver. And I didn't want to. If I drove a car, I'd be dead. I am certain of that. It's not a safe exercise. Maybe I'm suggesting this seriously. It has to be learned in adolescence. Well, let's just talk to you adolescents. Um, your brain is developing at that age, and you are learning how to possibly ride a bike or walk or drive a car or all three. And you may also be handling yourself on a bus, which is another skill. And basically, what I notice, and I'm especially talking about the white population, but I think it goes for everybody. Um, I see a people around me in this ghetto that I live in, this which is by the way deserted at night, and I have no fear of anybody fucking with me while I walk a mile back from the bar to my quaint little apartment. Um, but I see a people that has lost its ability to carry itself on 2 feet and be aware of its surroundings. If you think about human evolution, you know, what you inherited from your ancestors, all you car drivers who are so smug, you know, and you're rolling through the ghettos and you're thinking, well, I got this steel around me, you know, I got this gasoline, you know, I can accelerate at a moment's notice. What? No, no, no. You may be safe for the time being, but guess what? You're weak. You're weak. You're not going to teach your kids shit. You know, you're not teaching, and you're giving up what your ancestors gave you. You're not practicing the art of walking. Now I'm 6'1", and I'm a fairly powerful man, so I'm lucky. But I would assert that if anyone just really tried it, and I know, you know, some short guys too, I think they could carry themselves just fine. It's kind of about attitude. It's the way you walk, and I have seen some guys walking like they don't know how to fucking walk, of all races. What is this? You don't know how to walk down a damn sidewalk? I don't know how to explain this. And some people have spinal disorders, and that's fine. I'm not judging you, but I think it's obvious that some of you are just nervous as shit, and you feel uncomfortable on your own 2 feet, and you have a fear of carrying yourself independent of technology. I, on the other hand, uh, persist and prevail and survive in this abominable ghetto that I live in because I carry myself. It's not crowded. People aren't eye fucking me on every corner. True. However, I'm not particularly afraid if they are either. You know, because I know how to walk. And so you see, you're castrating yourselves psychologically and physically. You are turning your lives over to industry, specifically the motor industry, and you are paying good money for it. And they are taking away your biological strengths. And you just don't get it. And come the zombie apocalypse, let me tell you something. My girlfriend across the Atlantic is going to handle herself in this zombie apocalypse, which you white people are so obsessed with in your stupid film genre. Okay? That would be a fucking picnic for us, because she's built for it. Okay? She knows how to walk. She's in an old country. She doesn't even have to think about this stupid American shit. You know, with all its so-called infrastructure. That's it.